Has begun. Broadcasting news, culture, and perspective 24 hours a day on 93.95 kilohertz. This is Global 24 Radio, broadcasting on WRMI in Okeechobee, Florida. You are tuned to 93.95 kilohertz in the 31-meter band. Visit www.global24radio.com for more information. We want you to join
Story News in London. I'm Natalie Feary. An extension to talks surrounding Iran.
So welcome to this video for our picks at 0100 hours UTC for North America. So what are the shortwave picks? What would I listen to or check if I want to listen to shortwave at 0100 hours UTC? The first station that I would check for is there's apparently Radio Prague via Global 24 on 93.95 kilohertz. It is written in the schedules, and
Russia and Germany have been negotiating an agreement with Iran.
We're going to check that to make sure that we are at Radio Prague.
That could be used to develop a nuclear weapon. In exchange, Tehran wants the West to drop sanctions which have hurt its economy. Britain's Foreign Secretary Philip Hammond said negotiations will resume in December.
30 minutes of Vietnam, 6175, and we'll go back to Global 24, see if it's Prague or not. So 30 minutes, this is from the UK, and this is an easy catch, so even a little portable receiver, quite easy. 6175, 30 minutes of Voice of Vietnam in English is one of the choices that I'll get. And of course, maybe Prague, if it is ever on Global 24. Even if it's not, Global 24, of course, 9395 is to check for different programs. Of course, you have China Radio for its second hour English. 6020-9570. Both frequencies coming in well. China Radio International for the last hour in English to North America, 0102. Of course, I would check WBCQ, 7490.
probing and often controversial, the Yakov Spivak program. And now,
all sorts of eclectic programming. Another very interesting program, Radio Romania, always interesting. 01 to 0200 on 6145.
Aurescu stood out in the case
and 7325.
the International Court of Justice.
Radio Romania with 1 hour English at 0100 hours to North America. This is mostly East Coast, but probably propagates up to the West Coast at this time. And finally, I'd have Cuba. Radio Havana, Cuba, 6000. And 6165. Very often 6165 is better than 6000 kilohertz.
Are also to be discussed. During his visit, which concludes on Tuesday,
so a nice little choice here: Vietnam, China, WBCQ from the US, Romania, Cuba, and possible Radio Prague, maybe not, but whatever. Some news, it could be very interesting, of course, from Global 24 Radio, 9395. So I won't put Prague as the name, but I'll actually put Global 24 Radio. Of course, always interesting to listen to and check out what program is playing right now. It's always very weird because, I get these schedules. The other day there was I think it was Radio Slovakia, and that's not what showed up. I think they're not totally fixed yet on what's actually going on the air. So you should check Global 24 regularly and see what is on.
Reports from Moscow.
Leading oil-producing countries are meeting in Vienna this week to discuss falling oil prices. Oil prices have been falling.
So I don't know if that's Radio Prague or some news, other news service. from Global 24. So I hope you enjoyed the shortwave picks for 100 hours or 0100 UTC for North America for this winter season B14.